One more time around.
Ave Dominus Nox, hail to the Lord of Night.
Bricky and his Night Lords are facing Tak and his Admech in a battle for the ages.
What is my path to victory today? Guns.
It's Bricky versus Tak in this 40k in 40 minutes, Night Lords versus Adeptus Mechanicus.
We are bringing back the Night Lords today. The 8th Legion are going to take whatever skin remains from Tak's Admech army.
I am playing the Admech, the Seekers of Knowledge, but there are Chaos Space Marines in the way, so we're going to solve this with guns.
Greetings 40k fans, JT the voice here, and whoo doggy, do we have an interesting one today. Night Lords rely on the weakness of their target's flesh and the nature of all living things to fear the dark. Whereas Admech have divested all of their organic cells in an effort to become closer to their Omnissiah, divesting themselves of the weakness of the flesh. What an interesting matchup this will be.
I'm really excited to bring this army. I love my Night Lords, and I hired someone to sculpt me these very special 3D printed helmets with a skin shawl all over. It looks just, it's so creepy, and who am I to say no to a little more skin?
Bricky's list consists of Fabius Bile, that's right, Fabius Bile is on the table, Haarken Worldclaimer joining a squad of Raptors, a Sorcerer in Terminator armor with the Terminators, Mark Nurgle, a Sorcerer in Terminator armor with Terminators again, Mark Nurgle. One of those Sorcerers has the Orbs of Unlife. He's got Vashtorr the Arkifane as well, a 10-man squad of Cultists, 2 squads of Legionaries, both marked Slanesh, a Chaos Rhino marked Undivided, 5 Terminators starting in reserve, 5 more Terminators, both marked Nurgle, chosen inside his Rhino, marked Chaos Undivided, 5 Slanesh marked Possessed, and 10 Undivided Raptors.
This is going to be an interesting match. Bricky has an all-comers list. If you've seen me play in the past, you've seen me play a lot of Catachrons, but I've never used the Data Psalm Conclave. I'm really excited to try that out today.
Tak's army consists of a Sydonian Skatros, a Tech Priest Dominus that'll be joining his Electro Priests, a Tech Priest Manipulus with 6 destroyers, he's got the Transonic Cannon, and a Tech Priest Manipulus with 6 Preachers with just a Magna Rail Lance and Omnissiah Staff. He's got 2 10-man squads of Skatari Rangers, both armed exactly the same with the Plasma Caliver and Omnispecs. He's got a squad of Skatari Vanguard, also with a Plasma Caliver and Omnispecs, a 10-man squad of Fulgurite Electro Priests, 6 Cataphron Breachers, 6 Cataphron Destroyers, 3 Cataphron Breachers, and 3 Cataphron Destroyers, an Onagardoon Crawler, 5 Taraxi Skystalkers that'll start in reserve with their Fleshhead Blasters, and 5 Taraxi Sterilizers with their Phosphor Torches, also starting in reserve.
I'm very excited to use my Breachers. They're my favorite unit right now with the Admech, and those guns can take out any kind of Marine.
Tak is bringing a super heavy shooting list today, which is pretty frightening. I am bringing a more melee heavy list. We got Vashtorr in there, a little bit of shooting, but mostly my entire job is to move up, hide a lot, and then jump out and go for the kill. As far as I'm concerned, I need to play unfairly, and that is lore accurate.
This may very well be a matchup of the Unstoppable Force versus the Unstoppable Force. Our primary mission today is Terraform. Objectives are worth 4 points each to a maximum of 15 per turn, with a special action available on objectives that will score an extra 2 points primary for the player that successfully completes it. Each objective can only be terraformed once, so getting out and doing it first could be the difference in this game. Our mission's special rule is Stalwarts, so battle line units will be able to shoot and be in engagement range and still perform actions. We're playing at a Crucible of Battle map, one of the few diagonal deployments remaining in Prime Nexus.
I'm always stoked to play Admech. This is gonna be a blast. Why? Because guns.
I'm very excited to put the Night Lords back on the table. You, unfortunately, have played arguably the worst thematic people for Night Lords. You have no skin, you have no fear, you shoot and I stab. This is a travesty.
You get to flail, maybe, if I let you, a model a patron did for me that's got my head on it. So
Okay.
Not only are you trying to kill me as a player, you get to kill me as a model.
Well, unfortunately, circumstances outside of my control means I lost my victory dice on the way here, so instead I'll have to use these beautiful play-on dice that you can purchase right now.
Thank you for the plug.
Buy now. Oh, come on, I gave a plug.
I would like you to deploy first.
10 cultists shall arrive in the back line.
And they're gonna go right on this objective back here.
a squad of 5 Legionaries. More Legionaries.
I'm just gonna chase down Tack.
Crab.
Crab. So the crab's gonna go right there on the line.
I might need to like round them like this so you don't get a shot on me.
Put down my Electro Priests, and they're gonna go right on the line and kind of stage there. So if I need help on that flank, they can do it. If I need help on the other flank, they can do it. What? There?
The Rhino, filled with Bile and his boys.
We're gonna put down my Plasma Destroyers. They can overwatch and hit on 5s. They all have flamers on top of their plasma guns.
It's also awful.
And they have a Manipulus in with them, which gives them lethal.
Wow, that sucks. What a perfect Raptor hiding spot.
Bricky is hidden very well. He's made it almost impossible for Tack to get any shots without moving into potential charge range. I think we will see some real back and forth big brain plays early here.
Vashtorr the Arkifane.
Is gonna come here and do containment.
Taking a quick look at the map, Tack's really deployed deep here. If he draws movement-based secondaries, he may be in more trouble than AdMech are normally. However, he really needs to be mindful of a turn 2 charge basically everywhere.
And that is me now fully deployed as well.
Okay.
Looking at the deployment, would you prefer to go first or second?
Actually, first.
You want first?
I think I want a staging turn. I'm already hidden. I want to hide 4 inches closer to you.
Turn 1 may be set up for both players, but turn 2, I predict there will be carnage.
I don't need to think about this. The dice will decide.
We don't need to make decisions. This is so much easier for me. Ooh!
Oh, there's a good chance you're going first. Yep, you're going
I'm going first. All right. Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you. Oh.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Deadly Print Studios. The folks at Deadly Print Studios have almost a decade of experience working in the film and TV industry, blending traditional 2D and 3D effects on such projects as Game of Thrones and Jurassic World, and have taken that expertise and combined it with their love and passion for wargames. From muzzle flashes to explosions, psychic and void shields to spent ammo casings and bullet deflections, Deadly Print has what you need to add that touch of immersion to your battlefields. They even have faction-specific pieces for your specific armies, including these cool AdMech and Chaos weapon racks. Fully tested and supported, they have STLs for almost any battle effect you can imagine, or if you prefer, you can order them pre-printed and shipped to you. We absolutely love the extra added effects provided by Deadly Print Studios. Plus, starting November 22nd, 2024, for their Black Friday sale, you can use code PLAYON_Black Friday and get a 30% discount off your order. Check out the link in the description below or go to deadlyprintstudios.com. That's code PLAYON_Black Friday. Tack's going to choose Pangyric Procession for extra armor piercing within 12 inches and the Protector Imperative to gain heavy on his weapons and a +1 ballistic skill. In addition, battle line units and those close to them will be -1 to hit in melee.
Turn 1. No scouts, no advances.
I do have scouts.
Oh, it's always about you.
You know what? Because you're kicking up such a big fuss, I'm done my scout move.
I didn't think you were going to move any.
Bricky's drawn Assassination and Overwhelming Force.
And we're going to move.
I'm expecting Bricky to come out aggressively and charge my lines.
We're setting advanced roll out for these Legionaries on the bottom. Oh no.
I'm not expecting that whatsoever.
They are flying. 7. Ooh. And then we're going to send an advanced roll for the Possessed.
They're faster.
That is technically true. It's all right. We'll just move up a little bit, you know?
You got eyes on the prize in the center.
We got 2 inches. It's
Well, staging is definitely a thing. Here come the Night Lords. If Tack doesn't screen and shoot all these advancing units, he could get overwhelmed real quick.
The cultists are going to advance.
You're getting progressively higher on your dice rolls.
Literally 1 by 1.
All against the wall.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the Vashtorr thing.
Vashtorr moving up and risking the shots. The math says maybe?
But he's going to terraform.
Terraforming with him is a great idea.
My turn is done.
That was a pretty quick turn. Overwhelming Force and Assassination are both being discarded. That's going to get Bricky an extra command point. He's going to end his turn 1 with 2 command points, Tack's 1.
No Night Lord player worth his skin has ever said to himself, I want to fight a fair fight.
Tack Tax trying to engage on all fronts and recover assets.
Excellent start for the two of us.
Yes. My secondaries are not helping. I'm not getting out to any points in the first turn.
Bricky ticks up to 3 command points, tack to 2.
And away we go into the moon phase.
Let's do it.
I'm going to advance my rangers here.
Huh.
Tax trying to reposition to get some scoring. I don't think he can take down Vashtorr, and to be honest, abandoning that corner in my mind makes more sense. Getting Vashtorr into the open outside of 18 inches to avoid the hazardous effect that he gives makes more sense to me, but I'm not the Archmagos at the helm today. Electro Priest's counter stage, possibly to make a heroic intervention.
Bricky has gone ahead and stage for later turns. This could be trouble for me. So I'm going to need to kind of move in a way to block out his ability to make some key charges.
Skatros is lining up some shots.
He now can see the possessed.
Yes, you can.
Cool. I think we're going to go into the shooting phase. I'm going to target Vashtorr with my breachers.
Shooting phase now, Bricky using Festering Miasma for a command point. Vashtorr will have the benefit of stealth.
Let's see it. All right.
I need 5s.
Take 3 ups.
Oh, the breachers have managed 2 wounds.
The Onager Doomcrawler is going to take the neutron laser into Vashtorr. If my neutron lasers land, I can take him out here and now. Here are the neutron laser shots.
Onager wounds once. It's saved.
We make it.
Oh no. When you shoot at Vashtorr and you're within 18 inches, you have to take a hazardous test for every single gun you fire at him.
Master of Mechanism. Roll a hazardous check for me.
Boop. Oh. I'm okay. Okay, luckily I didn't hurt myself. But Vashtorr is up. That's going to terraform that objective. Bricky is out to a lead.
Terraform completes on the objective. That's going to be an extra 2 points primary for every turn for Bricky. Solid. Tack does discard, engage on all fronts, and recover assets. He's up to 3 command points to Bricky's 2.
Round 2. And I'm going to stay in Protector.
Bricky has drawn no prisoners and defend Stronghold. He's got 8 points primary plus 2 of Terraform. Cultists have secured or stickied his home objective. Tack's gonna have to storm it to take it.
All right, well, we're gonna start off. We're gonna advance the cultists. 5.
Cultists advance away. Tack could take that objective with his Taraxi, but that puts them rather out of position.
Bricky is playing cagey, he's playing smart, and now into turn 2, this is where the Night Lords bring the hurt.
Everything is out and staged. We got some okay shooting going on. We plinked up a couple of people, but all that matters here more than anything are charges. Everything needs to be charging. I am going to get out my bullets.
Okay.
Chosen disembarking through the wall. Tack deciding on an overwatch.
It's not a lot of shots. It's not optimal. But if he gets that advance and he hides, then I won't be able to overwatch later.
He will. That's gonna take him down to 3 command points.
5 ups.
He kills a single model. That's pretty okay.
The advance roll. We're going to advance my Rhino. A 3. It's the Batwings.
Rhino moves back to block out some deep strikes.
The Possessed. We'll advance them just because, whatever, we're gonna hide them in the building.
Oh boy, that is a lot of Night Lords very close to my lines.
The Raptors are going to scoot up into the building. We are gonna bring in the Terminators over here in the center. I wanna be very careful. I wasn't 100% sure about dropping the Terminators, but that little extra damage combined with the possibility of their charge, it made it for a pretty good option.
Bricky using Torpifying Refrain on the top squad of Legionaries for a command point. They're gonna be able to advance and charge.
Let's begin. This whole squad of Chosen is gonna fire into your priests for sustained hits.
Okay.
We succeed.
Chosen, bring the pain to the Electro Priests. That's 4 dead Electro Priests.
The Terminators are going to fire into this big squad of Skitarii. These two are gonna sink their shots all the way down the lane into these bullets. 2 shots into the Cataphrons first.
Oh, the Terminator Dark Pact fails. 1 mortal wound sustained on 5 still, however. Death Hex on the Rangers, giving them an extra pip of AP. Thank you, Sorcerer.
Full rerolls to hit. 3 dev wounds.
Wow, just like that, eh?
And now for the rest into the Skitarii.
Oh, he's chewing through them like crazy.
Yep, so 2 are dead.
2 die. 4 shots with the Reaper Auto Cannon. Same thing as before. Re-rolling. Dev wounds on the end.
4+.
Let's see it.
So you kill 2 more.
All right. D6 shots with Infernal Gaze, the Psyker. 3s. Full re-roll. And then the other 2 I threw out of the box.
Involts.
Yes, 5 ups.
Bricky told me this was mostly a melee army, yet he's done a lot of work in shooting.
I think it's time for charges. We'll start with the Terminators. They're going into your priests.
Okay.
They need a 9.
Charge phase now. Terminators fail their charge, and the warp time reroll still fails.
Luckily, those Terminators failed their charge.
The Chosen are about to charge into the Cataphrons.
The Chosen have reached the breachers. Uh-oh, hot dog.
You got into the breachers, that's bad news. This is gonna be rough yet again.
Vashtorr is going to make a charge into your Skatari.
Vashtorr into the Rangers.
All right, there's that. And now, after that, we are going to charge the Legionnaires.
Legionnaires also into the Rangers at the top of the map as well. That was a pretty good charge phase.
Okay, I don't think those Skatari are long for this world.
Let's start fighting. We're gonna start with Bile.
You look so happy.
I'm so happy.
Putting a command point on Profane Zeal. That's going to give him full rerolls to wound. 1 command point left. Attack responds with Defend the Divine Work. That's a once per game 4-up invulnerable save. Oh, they've shrugged Fabius Bile's attacks.
Now it's time for the Chosen. 2 Power Fists, sir. Rerolling 1s with sustained, with full rerolls.
4+.
Power Fist kills 2. Accursed weapons now.
5s with
You're
full
finally
rerolls.
calming down a little bit.
I'm never calm.
And only 1 left, plus the attached Manipulus. Ouch, kabibble.
All those attacks, and I have a single breacher left with a wound, as well as the leader. I've got a question.
Answer.
Are you happy with yourself?
Yes.
Legionnaires murder the Rangers and fall back to the objective.
All right, Vashtorr and his hammer.
Sustained Dark Pact for Vashtorr. Attack makes all the saves but 1.
So you lose 1 guy. All right, I'm done.
I get to fight back. I would like to tickle Vashtorr for at least 1 wound.
You know what? I believe in you.
Thanks, man.
welcome.
I appreciate that.
I'm glad you appreciate that.
No wounds on Vashtorr, but that's to be expected. Time for the Power Claw.
Breacher Claws down one of the Chosen.
Here comes the Omniscient Axe from the Manipulus.
The Manipulus manages to do 4 wounds, and it kills 1 more. Big turn for Bricky there. He scores 10 points primary, 2 on his no prisoners, defense strongholds ongoing, 12-0 with 1 command point to tax 3.
I'm really happy about this turn. I staged my units properly. I got some really good hits in, some good shooting. I'm in his grill or perhaps his exhaust pipes. And while I know next turn's gonna hurt, I don't know if it'll hurt enough for it to take me out of the game.
I see problems. This is what I feared the most. The Night Lords have me hemmed into my own deployment zone. I'm really far back to try to score points. I'm gonna need a really good secondary draw here.
Takdrus cleanse and defend stronghold. Ouch!
That was not a good secondary draw. I'm going to spend a command point on new orders and hopefully get something I can score.
Breachers pass their battle shock. Tax scores 4 points on primary. His new secondary is secure no man's land. That should be possible. 12-4.
Movement phase. These are going to fall back.
You wouldn't dare.
And they're going to come claim this objective.
Rangers, Vashtorr failed to kill. Fall back, take away the objective.
Sad days.
I'm happy. Can't you be happy that I'm happy?
No.
All right, well, we are about to sacrifice Tack.
No, don't do it. No. Tiny Tack. Tiny Tack.
Time to run the tiny tack. Oh, log legs not doing any favors.
So I have a history with Skatros where he will always roll low on his advances. And here he's done it again.
Both Cataphron destroyers move up. The Breacher and the Manipulus fall back. Vanguard move to get some shots.
Gonna go towards Vashtorr for some reason.
Onager forced to fall back. 3-man Breachers fall away from the chosen threat to target perhaps the mighty Vashtorr. Taraxi sterilizers are in deep in the Chaos Marine zone.
Shooting.
Yes, the time of the hour.
The party poppers. Only 2 of them can see your chosen over here.
All right.
I need my shooting to go perfectly, so there's a lot of split firing here. Just trying to make the optimal move.
Bricky using Festering Miasma, that's gonna give the chosen stealth. Destroyers firing, and he makes them all.
And here comes 2 Phosphor Blasters. Same thing hitting on...
4 up, 4 up. I love this game.
We're gonna fire now with the Skatar unit here. 4 of the rad guns can see, and then my plasma can see, and then my arc rifle can see. Radium carbines first into the chosen.
See it? Force. 4s it is. Then 4s. We fail 1, which is blanked.
Arc rifle, 2 shots. Hitting on 4s. 3s. Plasma caliber. Here we go.
All right.
So 3s.
Oh,
Ooh.
so 6s. Make 1, fail 1. I take a wound on the gentleman way out in the back.
Hazardous test.
Hazardous. Yes! Sorry, that was very loud.
I've traded a Skitarii for a Chosen. Seems very ad mech. I'm okay with it. There's a safety here. We're just gonna like ignore it.
He was irresponsible with firearms, and he paid the price.
What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into the destroyers over here with their plasmas.
Destroyers into both Chosen and Legionnaires.
5-ups.
3 dead Chosen.
Okay, so against the Chosen, didn't do as much as I was hoping for. They're still there. Now we go with the plasma shots into the Legionnaires.
6s. They all die.
My plasma has absolutely destroyed those Legionnaires, which is good because they're off that objective, but it's bad because now I don't have that charge.
Hazardous kills a destroyer.
I'm going to now go with the Breachers. I cannot let them live.
Cannot is a strong word.
I'm standing by it.
Roughly.
I'll take all of them. No, why the ones? I'm going to command part reroll here.
All right.
Because that's almost a guaranteed.
One of the Dark Gods has been looking out for me right now. Most likely Nurgle. Tax rolls have not been the best. So save. Nothing. 2 damage each.
2 damage each.
2 more Chosen die.
I'm going to use the sterilizers for the first time in my life.
Here come the sterilizers. 15 shots with flamers. There's 7 dead.
Okay, here comes the Flechette Blaster.
Let's get here. The sterilizers left 1 cultist left. I owe Tax some drinks.
I've got a 7 in store just for you.
Just for me.
Electro Priests charge the Terminators. Oh, geez.
This may be foolhardy. Electro Priests are going to be brave, and they're going to go into the Terminators.
Are you going to charge Vashtorr?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to charge Bile.
With them?
Yes.
Okay.
Breachers charge the remaining Chosen and Fabius Bile.
You don't have enough command points to interrupt, so we're going to go into the fight phase.
Attack using Chant of the Remorseless Fist for 1 command point. He's going to get +1 to wound the Fulgurite Electro Priests, and they're laying a smackdown on the Terminators.
Let's hope for big numbers.
If he spikes these devastating wounds, that could actually be a real big issue.
No 6s.
No.
All 2s, though.
2 dead Terminators. Dominus wounds another.
Hydraulic Claws into the remaining
Chosen and Fabius Bile.
Yeah, and Bill.
The Breachers have failed to hurt the Chosen and Fabius Bile.
The Terminators will fight into the boys there.
Terminators are going to fight back here. This could hurt.
Terminator Dark Pact fails. That kills a Terminator.
We are hitting you with only 1 power fist. 3 attacks on 4s with sustained.
Electro Priests only lose 2. That's it.
I got out of that relatively unscathed by only losing 2 Electro Priests. I've got that objective. I'm going to score points.
The Chosen and Bile.
All right, no, I forgot about those.
Bricky using Profane Zeal again to reroll all wounds. Chosen Dark Pact succeeds. That's sustained hits. This could be trouble. 2 dead Breachers.
The clapback wasn't quite as good as I would have enjoyed. I did lose the Terminator to the Dark Pact, but you know, so long as the rolls stay poor, the Dark Gods can have my models.
And a round 2, and that was a turn. I told you it was gonna be bloody. As a fan of substantial posteriors, I must speak truths. And that truth is we have a real barn burner here, folks. 15-9 with turn 3 coming up. Oh boy, here we go.
Going into the 3rd battle round, I think if I can get all the right spots going, I might be able to seal this one in this turn specifically.
I've established a little bit of board presence. I'm fragile. Bricky, be gentle.
Attack stays in the same doctrines and imperatives. Bricky draws recover assets and containment.
Can't I have some of the fun draws? Where's my engage? You know, where's my behind enemy lines? Let me move somewhere. I stop doing all these actions. I want to kill.
All battle shocks are passed, and 6 points on primary takes him up to 21 to Tax 9. Tax still has Defend Stronghold ongoing.
Let's get moving. I'm gonna advance my possessed.
Okay. Writing's not on the wall. I need to survive this Night Lord's onslaught and see how many guns I'm left with.
Possessed run out, and they get overwatched. The guns kill 3, and how many flamer hits? There's only 1 left.
Ow. Do I still have my skin? Thank God. It's a little bit bulging out of some of these, but I think I'm okay, sort of. One of us is okay.
One dies to hazardous, however, the possessed are really no longer a threat.
My Rhino. How beautiful. A gorgeous piece, would you agree?
It's lovely.
Lovely. He's going to recover assets.
Here come his Raptors.
And then this cultist is going to move in here.
Okay.
And he's going to recover assets. Vashtorr is on his way.
Terminator's deep strike onto the objective.
Now, let's do some shooting and murder and death.
Legionnaires shoot the Skitarii Rangers, only one of them dead.
That is not a save in any world.
All right. Bile is going to fire into your guy.
Fabius Bile dark packs and needles the breacher into nothingness.
These Terminators.
Death hacks into the Cataphren destroyers. Terminator sustained dark pack into Tiny Tack and the destroyers. Incantation of the Iron Soul for a command point to get a 4-up feel no pain versus those mortal wounds. He might live through this.
Let's do Tiny Tack first.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s with full rerolls. 4-ups or dev. The rest into the Cataphren. We have 3 more combi bolters and then a Reaper autocannon. 5s are sustained, re-rolling everything that is not a 4-up. 4-up dev.
Ooh,
okay.
I blocked 2. Down to 1.
Then here comes the Reaper autocannon. Hitting on 3s, so 3s with dev.
So AP2, so I have a 5+. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh,
No, so he's gone. And then I'll take it on the back guy that's got cover
Yes,
on
sir.
a 4+. No, so this guy has biffed it, and this one has 2 wounds left.
it's now time for the think, brain blast. 5
Oh,
shots,
no.
full rerolls. 5s are sustained. 4s with dev.
So I have a 5+ on the guy in cover.
Okay,
5 on mid-bomb.
let's see it.
No.
D3. That's another.
Only one destroyer left and the character. Ouch!
Vashtorr. He's going to fire his flamer at your Cataphren that's kind of hiding behind that little bunker there.
Vashtorr has killed that Cataphren destroyer.
That kills the squad. I am done with this. It's time for charges. Haarken Worldclaimer and the Raptors into the priests.
They're in.
I was feeling pretty good about that middle until I saw 10 Raptors and Haarken come at my Electro Priest.
Dead priest on the charge.
We are now going to charge Vashtorr into the Dune Crawler. He's doomed.
Vashtorr into the Onager. Legionnaires into the Skitarii succeed.
Bile and his boys.
Fabius Bile and the remaining chosen charge the 3 destroyers.
Last but not least, to add the full level of true moral victory, we charge Tiny Tack with the Terminators. On a 9, that's an 11!
Oh, you got it.
All right, let's start off with Vashtorr.
Vashtorr fails Dark Pack down to 10 wounds.
3s with sustains, 4-ups.
Command reroll still fails to kill the Onager. 2 wounds left. Tiny Tack is dead. No, not Tiny Tack.
I didn't actually want to kill Tiny Tack, but when you've got a little dude in the far corners that can do actions and stuff, you gotta get rid of them. These Legionnaires over there, we're gonna Dark Pact for sustained hits.
Legionnaires sustained hits. Dark Pack succeeds on the reroll into the Vanguard.
All right, let's go ahead and start with the heavy melee weapon. 3 attacks hitting on 3s with sustained 5.
-1 to hit.
On 4s with sustained 5. Wounds on 2s.
I blocked 2.
4 chain swords with 4 attacks each. 4s, I mean, with 5-up sustains. Oh, well, actually, 5-ups.
That's it. That's the squad. You got it.
All right, it was a little scary. Fabius Bile is coming in next. He's going to Dark Pact as well for sustain, or actually lethal this time. He fails, but we have a Chaos Icon on that chosen still. He's good.
Bile and friends kill a single destroyer.
Now the Raptors and Haarken Worldclaimer is going to aim for sustained hits here
Okay.
with a Dark Pact.
Haarken Worldclaimer, 4 AP2s for 2 damage into the Dominus, and he lives on a single wound.
I'm loving this 4-up feel no pain. I might survive this.
Sure, which can you give me a battle shock test real quick?
Right.
The Raptors they're very scary.
Yep.
We will hit you with chain swords.
Electro Priest left with 1 alive.
I've still got an Electro Priest left. Okay, so I, as a defender, get to elect the first one before your Terminators. So I'm gonna go with the Electro Priest.
Naturally.
Terminators are dead. Just the Sorcerer left.
Can your Sorcerer take out 2 wounds left in that unit?
Let's find out.
Sorcerer, Dark Pacting for sustain.
Be the hero.
The comical, like a plinkett.
Be the hero.
But the priest lives. Recover assets is ongoing. Containment is discarded for a command point. It's 21 to 12 as Tax Defense Stronghold completes.
So it is my turn.
Yes, sir, Tag.
I get a command point. You get 2.
I am up to 2.
Tax run, Cull the Horde, and Assassination. The Chosen are a Cull the Horde target, and Assassination is Fabius Bile. Kill that unit, score a bunch of points.
This is the first time I've ever seen someone actually be able to cull the Horde.
So if I can pull this off, this will be fantastic for my score. Battle Shock on my Doomcrawler here. Failed Battle Shock here.
4 points primary for attack, it's 21-16.
Going into the movement phase.
Breachers fall back from Bile and the Chosen.
That's cowardice.
Uh-huh.
I love cowardice. Great job.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan, by the way.
There is no point in being cowardly here. They're all popping out.
Sterilizers move to target the Legionaries. Skystalkers are in.
The flechette carbines are 6 shots each.
Yes, sir.
Cultists getting pasted by Skystalkers. Dead Cultists means no recover assets. Skystalkers then jump down to get cover.
Next up is the Sterilizers, and they're going to put their Flamers as well as their pistol into your Legionnaires.
Sterilizers roast the Legionnaires to minimal effect.
Vanguard are going to shoot into Bile and his friend. Here we come with the Arc Rifle. 8, so on 3. That is a dev wound.
I have blanked it.
Oh,
The Vanguard are targeting Bill and friends. Festering Miasma for a command point. Stealth of the Chosen, but he still takes a wound.
destroyer unit. So they're going to fire at Bile and friend.
Destroyers now, can they do it? That's dead Chosen.
I've taken out the Chosen. That is 5 points. I just now need to tear down Bile.
Bill, unfortunately, also has a no invul. Nope. So instead, it goes on to his buddy.
That's a dead Acolyte.
It's just the feel no pain now.
Bile lives on 2 wounds.
I have a 3-step plan here. Step 1, hit Vashtorr with a neutron laser. Step 2, wound Vashtorr with a neutron laser. If I do enough damage here, step 3, hazardous, explode, and take Vashtorr down with me. Here comes the neutron laser.
Let's see it.
Hitting on force, Underground Crawler, Vashtorr.
Command reroll.
A 4-up. We fail.
So this needs to be big. 4 + 2, 6.
Prophecy, stage 1, complete. So down to 4
You are
wounds.
down to 4 wounds. Cognitive heavy severs. Sustained 1.
Oh, sting.
Boatload of 6s, please and thank you.
Well, I mean, I would never roll a 1 on this show.
I owe you 3 hazardous tests.
You too.
No! Does he blow?
Does he blow up?
But he still needs that.
He
does! He blows!
Prophecy, stage 2, complete.
Oh no!
Prophecy, stage 3, failed.
Vashtorr lives with 3 wounds.
We were that close to greatness.
We're going to charge.
Tech Priest charging Vashtorr, he's in.
We're going to charge that Tech Priest into Bile.
Okay.
The Destroyer and the Manipulus are both in.
Tech Priest number 1.
Let's see it.
I'm notching an axe. Vashtorr.
Vash
Here we go.
Versace.
Wounding on 5s.
Oh,
No. Fabulous Bile
Fabulous Bill.
is going to eat a axe to the face.
Fabius Bile getting an omniscient axe to the heed. He lives. Fabulous Bill is truly fabulous.
That bile. You know, sometimes you don't know what's in those needles.
I've got 2 attacks. You've got 2
Wounds.
feet. I'm going to roll over both of them.
Okay. Okay.
That's all I got. Hey!
Raptors going chop chop. Haarken with 4 hits on 1 attack.
Oh! The Spear of Hell!
Okay, so you finally killed the Electro Priest. I've got 3 left on the Tech Priest.
The priest's dead, 5 up. He saves 2 of the Manipulus. He's alive to take all the rest and completely shredded.
Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, Herald's talent. And then just gonna,
Oh, he's so dead.
Oh, yeah, okay, there it is.
he's
There
fine.
it is. It's Versace time.
Vashtorr the Dark Pact fails, still sustained, but 1 wound left.
6 attacks sustained on 3s. 2, sir.
Ooh, the Manipulus is getting pickled.
Because I'm a betting man, Bile's gonna Dark Pact. I'm a betting man.
Cataphrone dies, lethal hits, still the Manipulus lives. Wowee wow wow. End of turn 3. Recover assets has failed. That leaves Bricky at 21, but Tack has called the Horde, kept assassination. He's got 21 to Bricky's 21. Turn 4, it's all tied up.
Unsuccessful. None of the characters went down, and I'm gonna get punished in return.
All right, battle round 4, a CP for me.
And now we're gaining command point as well.
Bricky adds Sabotage to recover assets. Possessed has passed Battle Shock, but Vashtorr fails. Big primary turn though, 15 points up to 36.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be it. Full primary, and well, all I have now is to kill. We're finally back to doing what I love. All right, let's do some movement.
Terminator's moving up. Sorcerer mid-table now.
Let's just let Bricky play his game. Oh,
Rhino moving.
why there? I'll recover assets.
Possessed moves to a potential Sabotage. Raptors setting up to charge the Vanguard.
I want to kill, Tack. I hate to kill. You know, you don't understand, man. Like, points are temporary. Skin is forever. And the more skin I have, the faster I'll kill others. I don't care about any of this. This is stupid. He's sabotaging. I'm ditching recover assets later. I'm gonna kill everything.
Okay.
Let's begin shooting and murder and death. Vashtorr is gonna go at your dudes. D6 shots.
Vashtorr roasts the Vanguard. Ouch!
All right, 2-9. Fabius Bile is going to fire upon the
Bile hurts the Manipulus.
2 wounds remaining. We are going to fire the Rhino into the sterilizers.
All right.
4 shots in the bolter.
Rhino kills a Taraxi. Sorcerer terraforming in the middle.
We're gonna fire some pistols into those sterilizers as well.
Legionnaires kill another Taraxi.
Haarken is gonna throw his Hell Spear into the Cataphrons, and then all the other pistols are going into the Skitarii Vanguard.
Failed Dark Pact kills a Raptor, but still sustained hits. Haarken's Hail Spear into the destroyers fails to wound. He's down to 4 Vanguard left.
As we continue, my Terminators here are gonna fire everything into your Cataphrons. So we're gonna start off with the Brain Blast.
Okay.
D6 shots. Hits on 3s, full rerolls. Wounds on, well, that. D3 Dev. 1 Dev wound.
Okay.
Hazardous fails, down to 2 wounds left on the Sorcerer.
5 combi weapons into the guy over there. Hitting on 4s, 5 up, 4 up Dev.
This creature is down, it's still alive, with a single wound remaining.
Whoosh. 4 Reaper autocannon shots coming in. Reroll that one. 3s with strength 7.
3 up saves, I have 1 wound remaining.
I believe.
Nope, he's gone.
That's that. They say, do what you love, and you'll never work a day in your life. And brother, I sure ain't working. Time for charges. The Rhino is going to charge into the Taraxi. Now you see, our fair viewers, what we are seeing here is that originally Tack was very interested in flaming down my Legionaries or other possible targets, but by charging the Rhino in first, it pulls away the opportunity because if the Rhino gets in, he can't overwatch anymore. A tip for you viewers.
Second tip to that, I don't need to make that decision until he rolls the dice, because I can only overwatch him on a successful charge roll.
Correct, so this could all be moot if I rolled Snake Eyes. Unfortunately, I'm goated with the sauce, and I made it. The Rhino is going to hit like a ramp. Vashtorr.
Vashtorr charges, he's in.
There's my command point.
The prophecy must be fulfilled.
Stratagem, fire overwatch. The arc rifle here. This is a devastating wound weapon. If I'm able to get a couple 6s, you know what? I just want 1 6. I want 1 6 and then another 6, and then this will happen. We've seen stranger things happen. How many times must I witness snake eyes in my life? You know what? We wanted to do it with the radium carbines anyway.
Well, yeah, absolutely. That was just to scare me.
Yeah.
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 It was
it was a warning shot across the nose.
I was about to say that.
Oh, I got the 6.
Quite the
I'm backing
opposite.
up here. Huh.
I can't believe it. It's a 2.
Oh. Come on in.
I'm in.
Choo-choo.
Roll it up.
There we go.
All right, Haarken in the boys. They're in.
Okay.
Legionaries are going in. That's 8. And last but not least, the Terminators are going in to the Taraxi in the back. I don't know what they need, but we're gonna find out. An 8 should do it. And Tack, with all of the fighting going on right here and all the areas on the board, I say we do this fight phase to song.
Cue music.
Well, Tack, I think you may have run out of skin in the game. Ba-dum-bump, bump.
I have been completely tabled.
Good game. Good game, sir.
Recover assets for 3 and sabotage for 6 will complete. Tack's got no answers for that. That takes Bricky up to 45, but that ends the game. Vengeance for the Night Lords. From a tie after turn 3 to an overwhelming victory, Admech definitely can't play the trade game like other armies can for sure, and Bricky took advantage of that.
Once again, I'm so happy to be up here to play with PlayOn. They are an incredibly fun time. Thank you so much for having me.
It is always a great time when you have players laughing at the table. And in the PlayOn case, we have a peanut gallery. We have got a camera operator. We've also got a scripter. And everyone at points of this was just laughing out loud.
Always a pleasure to have Bricky in studio. Congratulations, sir, on your victory. Of course, as always, a big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it for all of us here at the PlayOn Studios, folks. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, till the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on.
Is stealing someone's skin considered kidnapping?
Depends on how much of the rest of that person that you're taking with you.
If I were to take, like, all of them but their brain, am I still kidnapping?
There's a soul here.
Is it here or there?
There's a soul here.
Yeah, this is the skull of the Chosen that just died. People think Night Lords don't also do this to their friends.
Curse you, piece of rubble. Curse you. Right? That's how that works.
Huh?
Oh. JT, this is what you meant about horizontal, right? Like that? Which is pretty much the same as